Hello, how you all doing today? This video gonna be a little heavy, but I'm gonna say that just to throw it out there, just know what is gonna be what. Okay. First of all, I'm Tim 2.0. Tim, and we have Big Keison, aka
aka Big D, aka Almond D, aka
Raymond
Raymond
Reddington.
Reddington. See, you can say Raymond Reddington, so you probably get that one off. But yeah, today's gonna be heavy. These are our opinions. These are our thoughts. And if you don't like it, I really don't care. But keep watching. Uncle Tim cares.
Yeah, I do get it. So what I'm gonna say here with this is this video is gonna be called Entanglement 2. And the reason why I'm kind of up in the air about this one, and the reason why I'm kind of on the fence about it is when Big Keeson played a song for me before we started this video that I didn't hear, and it was with uh,
Rick Ross.
August Alsina and Rick Ross. And the song is called Entanglement. So my question is, did this song come out before or after the Will Smith and the Jada Pinkett Smith
After.
Red song?
After. He wrote it after.
Hmm. You know, Keeson threw something out there to me earlier. He said, just listening to the song and listening to everything, it doesn't sound like there's no growth. It sounds like he's still in that same place. Sounds like he still wants to be with her.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my whole thing. Instead of, respecting these grown ass people that you damn near destroyed life, you still talking nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you don't now, okay, I'm gonna say that he's dying to say something. I know he is. Mr. Keeson, he's dying to say something. But I want to say this. With everything, we are not forgetting the fact that this woman, Jada Pinkett Smith, helped this man with his music career and everything else. Now, was that the benefit of being entangled? I don't know. But we leaving out some big tidbits here. This man has been getting. I don't know. I want you to go
Okay.
because I got some stuff to say. I just don't want to hog the spotlight.
Okay. So here's my thing. He put out this song called Entanglement. If he didn't put out this song, we probably wouldn't make this video. Because I'm like, man, it's overdone. I'm tired of talking about entanglement. Let's move on. But he put out this song, and I'm expecting to hear some growth from this man. Another song that I played from Uncle Tim was a song by Trey Songz called I Want What's Best for You. And I said, and if you follow me on Facebook, you'll see, I said, if this was the song that he put out, that Trey Songz made, I Want What's Best for You, and if you listen to that song by Trey Songz, he's saying, look, we had what we had. I just want what's best for you, and I'm going to move on. You would say, man, everyone's talking about his mental health. You've been like, man, that man has grown. That's a grown ass man. I know he was a young man when she met him, but that's a grown ass man now. But that's not what I heard. What I heard was, oh, the sheets was for Will, but you was with me, and you didn't grow none. You're just trying to capitalize off everyone talking about this. So, for me, I truly don't think everyone thinks he cares. I don't think he cares. I think he's past it, and I think he's just trying to monetize it. He was able to get one of those dream girls that we had from the '90s, and let's not act like we didn't have a couple of them. It was Janet, it was Jada, it was Tony Braxton, it was Halle Berry. It was about 4, 5. Neil Long, it was about 4, 5 of them. He was like, man, they was the stuff. And he was able to get one in the sheets with him, and he's trying to capitalize off this. But his album came in, I think somebody told me at number 41. That means nobody cares.
But the thing is, his album came out before all the drumming hit.
But it don't. Then his album should shoot up. Then if no one cares about that man's album, You didn't before this. You didn't even know who he was. Let's be honest.
I had no idea he even existed. Being honest, there's no disrespect to shade thrown at this man. I had no idea that this man actually existed. When we sit here and we look back, you made a valid point as a whole grown ass man. You made a valid point. You said he's capitalizing on this. He's not in a place of hurt anymore, and he's not. He's playing hurt just to try to get paid off him.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's used to, in that situation, getting what he wanted. Mm-hmm. Now you're not. You used to being on a red carpet. You used to being at events. You used to being on a red table. You used to, I'm saying, if you want to sit back and really think about all this damn stuff and we being honest here, again, red table talk only been out for around 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
What do you get off saying that, this happened a long time ago and this, what, did he just keep appearing or something?
Again, to me, he's learned nothing. And, I think he's learned nothing from his standpoint, but I think what he's learned is he messed up and dealt with some grown folks. That as quickly as they let you in, they cut you out. You was on Red Table Talk, and you was there, and you was a family friend, and guess what you are now? You're nothing to them. And they gonna move on with they 9-figure, they're worth 9 figures combined. You probably making as much as I do right now. And it's not anything against the man's skill. It's not about his skill, but I'm saying you got caught up in a rich person's game. Excuse me, not a rich person, a wealthy person's game. And now they chewed you up and spit you out like garbage. And let me address the Will part of it. So Will, somebody tried to troll Will and send him stuff like that. And everyone keeps saying, well, Will must have cheated because of what he said. Stay out those people's marriage. They told you what they told you, but you're always trying to read. Some of y'all can't even read your own relationship. Some of you in a throuple right now and you don't know. Well, I would never. I know plenty of people who married, but there's some kids that's younger than the kids they got in their marriage. Or as my great aunt always tell me, she said, them oopsie babies.
You said they said they was in an open relationship?
No, they never said they were. But what I'm saying is...
Okay. I noticed a lot of people are throwing that out there like that's what's going on. But again, my biggest thing, I'm not focusing, like you saying, on their relationship because at the end of the day, that's theirs. I have to focus on my own. You focusing on somebody who's rich. You focusing on people who have money, who has means, and will have means. Mm-hmm. While you sitting there reading in between the lines, but see, he got himself entangled and didn't understand it wasn't about you. You made a came with a strong pole, stroking, breaking backs. But after a while, brother, when Will said he he was coming back, dude, she pushed your ass out the car. Mm-hmm. She wasn't serious. It was fun. Two hurt people, again, can't do anything but have fun.
Exactly.
You wasn't ready to deal with a grown-ass woman. You thought you was. You thought you had that deep stroke. Got hit with an uppercut.
Now, here's another twist to it. So, remember, they used to have a show called All of Us.
Yeah.
Where it was based on Will, Jada, and his ex-wife's relationship and raising the oldest child, Will Smith III, Willard Smith III. And then you remember Elise Neal just quit all of a sudden. Remember, she was on one episode and then they was nodding together. I was confused by the plot because I was watching the show when it was out. She was on, but now she's gone. I don't. And now she came out. She said there was a lot of tension on set because Will and Jada were on set. She said there was a lot of tension on set. And now hearing all this, I can understand why. But then her next line says a lot. She said, I never felt any tension from Will. She felt all that tension and that relationship issues. She felt all that from Jada. So while y'all quick to jump on Jada's band, and she did what she was gonna do, and you know she's all empowered and all that stuff. Understand, she had some things going on that wasn't all the way. She wasn't all the way healed from anything that she might have been going through, and she was projecting that somebody else saw it. If that woman said, "I didn't feel that from Will," she said, "I felt tension." Speaking of their relationship, but I didn't feel that from Will. You do with that what you will.
Well, it says a lot. It says a lot. Look at it, and it doesn't make a lot of sense, because as you look at the situation, man, Will has been a gentleman about the situation the whole time. 50 has trolled him. A lot of other people done trolled him, said horrible things to him. Dude, at the end of the day, what you gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the situation behind the thing. I don't think Will, is whatever it is. But my thing is, this is not about Will right now. He wasn't the one that got caught out. She was. And you address the person who was caught out. Don't go addressing the person who he made or did something. Made, we know she did something. So why are we on him? No, he cheated. So that means that's why she cheated. How do you know he cheated? Well, he was on set with beautiful women. No, it's beautiful women outside. What that mean?
Now, Uncle Tim, I know we got some words on here that we don't say. There's the N word, there's the C word, there's the B word, but I'm gonna put an A word out there, Uncle Tim. Accountability. Yeah, I said
what?
Accountability. I said it. Accountability. The A word. Nobody's holding her accountable.
When you say what is that, you know what? It's people projecting this situation on her, living through her, saying that, okay, she was with who she was, she went through it, something she put herself through. If you listen to the interview, she did that on purpose. I was like, nothing him and he needs to be healed, and I wanted to help him. The way you went about healing him, you didn't put him in like a situation like therapy, anything like that. You went and slapped him. How is that healing him? It's healing them with vaginal intercourse. That healing people nowadays.
Yeah, it has healing. It has healing waters.
Really
yes,
expensive.
Yes, it does have healing waters.
Yeah, but not that healing. If that's the case, hospital's gonna be full of people trying to get healed.
But like you said though, she healed somebody, but it wasn't August. She healed herself. She healed her hurt. Whatever Will might have done in their relationship, she said, I'm either going to get even or I'm going to do me. And it healed her. And the reason you know it healed her, because the way she sat in that chair, and I've been seeing everybody, yes, as a Virgo, and she's a Virgo, yes, when you cross them legs and you just like, I don't care, I did what I did, accept it. And guess what? She's moved on. In her mind, she's moved on. That's old news. That's why it was nothing. Yeah, it was an entanglement. Whatever.
But I'm going to say this. With this situation being the way and what it was, I believe, I believe she was on the outside with her. It didn't have to be him. It could have been somebody else. Hurt don't go away, brother. He could have still been hurting from Tupac. Remember, they weren't really in a relationship. He was going with Berry Gordy's daughter at the time. He was dating Quincy Jones' daughter at the time. He was dating everybody at the time. What I'm trying to say is everybody wants to be something. And once you become that person or you jump in that spot, whether good or bad, Tisha Campbell hooked her up with Will Smith. And she told Tisha Campbell, she said, I'm dating Tupac. Now I'm going to be dating Will, the Fresh Prince, She said, two different things. No, it's not. You coming in a situation basically with nothing. No, nothing. You've been in a few movies, but before Will, your star was down here. With Will, your star is on the scene. You're invited in with Will. Without Will, you wouldn't have been in.
So I'm gonna go here with it. One, I want to say this: hurt people hurt people. So she healed nobody. I want to make sure I got that clear. She didn't heal anybody. Hurt people hurt people. But let me take it from Will. Let me take it from Will's standpoint. I'm a grown man who's in a marriage, and I made a grown decision. There were consequences of making that decision. But I got mine. I may not tell y'all I got mine. Oh, but I got mine. And if y'all know about her one, I guarantee you I got 10. I got 10. I'm just saying. I ain't saying he did it. Like I ain't saying that OJ did it. I don't think OJ did it. But if he did do it, this is how he would do it.
Well, I don't say I don't think OJ did it. I'm gonna say it like this. He made a known who did it. There were so many people who wanted to kill Nicole Brown Simpson. She owed so many people money. Dope dealers from everywhere. You know, one person singled her out. Oh, we forget the fact that this woman was strung out on drugs. We forget the fact that Ron Goldman, the guy that she was with, was gay. We forget all of these instances. We forget everything that happened. And that's what I'm saying. When we get down to Will Smith and Jada, we forget everything that's happening. We forget that in this particular story, Will is the victim. He is.
But men can't be victims.
Whether he taking
men can't be victims. Not when it comes to cheating, Uncle Tim. A man can't be a victim.
Why? A lot of us have been cheated on.
Hurt people hurt people.
That's my point. When you hurt other people because you hurt. You want to hurt somebody else. And sometimes instead of trying to hurt the other person, you end up hurting yourself. Because somehow, we overvalue our worth in the situation. Sometimes our worth is not what we think it is. I think she played her hand, he played his. I think August Alsina playing his. I think, again, he's capitalizing off everything, and the video he did with Michelle Keaton, and where he was sitting there looking like he was all a hot ass mess. He's still a hot mess. I have no respect for him. You sit here and you put that shit on national TV, then you want to sit back and want us to feel sympathy for you. I don't feel nothing for you. I feel you are blight on a relationship that you tried to capitalize off of, and you feeling hurt that you can't get any access from these people anymore. Dude, you done. Let it go. Rick Ross only hopped on it because the only reason he hopped on it.
It was a good verse. There was a lot of wordplay about her and the Matrix and all that. So I appreciate that. So, we gonna end this one. I'm gonna highlight it at this. Let them be. Will still gonna make $20 million a movie. Jada still gonna do what she do. August still gonna be somebody that you sorta, kinda knew had a career, maybe sorta, somehow did a song at one time, was somebody's side piece, maybe. And we gonna keep on living. And yes, OJ and Nicole and all them, that was an entanglement too. But with that, I'm Big Keison, aka Big D, aka Almondy, aka Raymond Reddington. And that's Uncle Tim.
And I'm Tim 2.0.
AKA Uncle Tim, aka Ball Sexy, bringing it in. All right, I just gave you AKA Ball Sexy. But with that, I'll let your boys. It's not too loud, all right?